Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Animac here from Anime Outpour. Welcome to a new episode of the One Piece Virgin Podcast. In this episode, we're covering chapters 1012 through 1015, and boy, do we have a lot to cover. Joining us today, along with Nux and Briggs.
Nux and Briggs!
We have a special guest, the Amazing Maz is here.
Oh, hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm ready to geek out about One Piece.
One Piece!
Maz is now fully caught up on the manga, and he's excited to geek out on One Piece. Maz is like the biggest weeb you'll ever meet, guys. Trust me.
Oh, no. I'm fine.
No,
Don't worry.
massive weeb.
He joined our call the other day after Rand Cafe, and we were geeking out about One Piece, and we're like, bro, you gotta come on next, like, this week. Just come on. Like, we were literally talking about these chapters.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm excited. Dude. Okay, which chapters are we covering? 112 to 115, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and this latest one, 1012 to 1015, and this latest one is like Noxtaku's favorite chapter in the whole thing, bro.
True! It's a great chapter!
It's the
greatest chapter!
He's been throwing
so
parties
much.
since this came out.
You have
and
no
you
idea.
guys know why.
You have no idea how happy I was.
Cruel, and he was happy to see our boy Kinemon go down, bro.
Our boy Kinemon, you don't understand. Okay, so we should probably go in order so that my joke will actually land. I was making this joke.
Yeah.
When I was reading the actual chapter with somebody else that was reading One Piece, and Kinemon died, hopefully, and and I was like, dude, honestly, Kinemon dies right now, and the saddest death that I've seen in a while is freaking Zeus, and then Zeus didn't even die.
Wait, so I guess like I haven't seen the One Piece version, so I don't know. You hate Kinemon? You hate him as a character?
I hate Kinemon so much. Dude, when it was coming, Kinemon was like saying to Momonosuke, like, then you got the whole flashback. Momonosuke, don't tell anyone your name. You will call me father. And Momonosuke,
that was emotional, you bitch. That was emotional.
Dude, it was so funny. I was dying almost as much as Kinemon. So anyway, then Kaido comes and he just like this. He takes a puny little sword. Like he has this massive epic club thing that's been clapping the gods, like One Piece gods around. But he doesn't even use that club. It's not worth tarnishing or wasting or getting the blood of such a worthless creature on his club. He takes his puny little sword, this toothpick in his hand, and just puts it right through the little bastard. You get the whole epic silhouette,
Christ.
hopefully dead Kinemon, with the silhouette of hopefully Kinemon's blood splurging everywhere, with hopefully him dead, and hopefully his death will allow Momonosuke to become epic in the future. Big hand to Kinemon. We all knew he was gonna die, and I'm happy to see it happen. Ladies and gentlemen,
you are savage, bro. I do not
so mean.
I do not
Oh my
stand
God.
by Noxtaku's words. Don't you get it, bro? Don't you know anything about samurai culture? Kaido was showing him.
You're stealing on your own sword. This man it was beautiful.
No, Kaido showed him honor. Like he was honoring Kinemon by killing him with a samurai sword rather than with the club. Don't you understand, bro?
Dude, I'm so happy Kinemon had honor in his final moments. Honestly, I don't care. Okay, I'm just happy that Kinemon amounted to doing nothing in the end.
You don't
Just,
think this is even a little sad? He didn't even get to see his wife since the time.
Sad? What do you mean sad? This wasn't sad. This was the best moment in Wano.
But why? Why do you hate Kinemon? He's like
Sociopath, bro. He's a sociopath.
But he's such a nothing character that I can't even find myself to hate him.
You just said it. He is such a nothing character that has had so much focus. Good riddance, you useless bag of bones. We all knew that your death was going to be the only thing you could amount to.
Bro, I might title this episode "The Death of the Greatest One Piece Character" just to fuck with Nox.
Yeah,
after do that. That's perfect.
Only character better than Kinemon so far was that. Worse than Kinemon was Cracker.
Foxy.
Cracker.
I think Fox is a better character.
Fuck, yeah, Foxy's actually hilarious.
Yo, honestly,
it's so funny.
Like that arc was kind of paused.
He's dead. Yeah, the arc was funny. It was a funny arc.
Yeah, it was really funny arc in the manga. I don't know how it was in the anime.
Yeah, I think
People
that
said it was
we've
bad,
said this
but-
before. The extra filler in the anime just made it unbearable, but it was a small, compact, funny arc in the manga, and I thought it was.
Bro,
I thought it was
Foxy's
Oh.
gonna show up before the end of Wano. Just watch.
Yo,
He's Joy Boy.
he is
He
Joey
was-
Boy.
that's what I just thought. I just thought of that, Maz. He is Joy Boy. You see,
Let's
we're on the
go.
same wavelength.
There we go.
Man,
That's the
seeing
Australian-
Hate Boner Nux fully erect was awesome.
Hate boner Nux. This hate boner Nux. I'm the happiest I've been reading One Piece for a while.
Bro,
Hate boner Nux.
He's the
Like-
Joy Boy. Nux is Joy Boy after Kinemon died. I can't wait for
Briggs-
him to come back.
I thought
You
Briggs'
have no
hatred
idea
of-
how happy I was because
gonna
Kinemon,
be
like his
back.
death was the best thing was he's a meaningless character and he had a meaningless death, right? That's just the best. If he would have died like killing Kaido, I would have been so sad.
you don't
But he
think,
died
wait a
you
minute,
doing
don't
I-
think
okay.
Kinemon's gonna come back? Get out of here.
Oh, he better.
Okay,
If he
you
comes
don't
back,
want-
In
then
One
you'll
Piece, it's
have Salt
possible.
Boner Nux.
In One Piece, it's possible, but I think that it makes sense for Kinemon to die, and a
Yes,
bunch of
but I don't
scabbards.
understand why you think like he's not like completely meaningless. Like he's got a symbolic purpose. His death is needed, but it's like, you know, you were exactly right. He's the foil to Momonosuke. His death is going to definitely play a part
right.
in him activating
Dude,
his devil fruit.
Dude, I've been saying this the entire time. The only thing Kinemon could amount to is die and have his death mean something to Momonosuke. Because it sure as hell didn't mean anything to me. Good riddance, nerd. Oh, it was a happy day. Oh, it was a happy day.
Couldn't Kinemon just use his devil fruit to avoid blows? Like, why didn't he do that?
Yeah,
He
Kinemon
probably
double-
may have, because isn't it like substitution? Like his entire thing, like disguise and substitution.
Nux just out here hoping that Kinemon got substituted from the story.
Yeah, if only Kinemon wouldn't have existed, man, that would have actually made One Piece even better.
I don't know. I think that you're being harsh, Nux. Yeah, the scabbards will definitely die, a bunch of them. And
I hope so.
Uh,
I hope all of them.
and,
dude.
you know,
The
Kinemon-
Scabbards are the worst group of One
Kinemon
Piece
is-
characters. Goddamn.
Kinemon is the most likely to be dead. I mean, in One Piece, you never know, but he's the most likely. Kiku might be dead. Ashura might be dead too, right?
Yep. Yep.
So,
I
we'll
don't
see.
want Ashura to be dead. No,
yeah, I also
he's-
liked Ashura.
The
He's
thing
so
is,
cool.
but like, obviously, the Straw Hats are not going to die. So, in order to give,
Spoilers.
weight to this arc, you have to have to kill off some
Scabbards,
scabbards.
yeah.
You know, the
That's
scabbards
true.
are. The,
I know. So the only thing I'm disappointed about, and I've mentioned this in the past, when it comes to Wano, we need an emotional build-up. So far, the only emotional build-up Wano has had has been Odin's flashback, and it's been amazing. Don't get me wrong, but almost every other like big One Piece arc has like this crazy emotional hype for the main characters, and there really wasn't one in Wano. So I was almost disappointed that I would be disappointed if the emotional moment is Kinemon's death, because I mean, again, good riddance, nerd. But
Well, that's the
It was
thing.
good to
This
see him
arc
go.
is less about the Straw Hats, right? Like,
Yes.
as to why they
yes,
came
it
here
is.
in general.
But I care about the Straw Hats a lot more than I care about freaking Kinemon.
well, you guys know that Toki's still coming back. Like, she's back. So, that's going to be an emotional moment when it's finally revealed.
Yeah. No, So
I wonder
it's-
if that will play like Toki coming back will play a part in like the entire Joy Boy thing, right? Because
It
how
has
do you have
to,
a character come from like quote unquote the past into the future? It has to be the time fruit, and Toki's the one who has it, so it has to be right. Like I just can't fathom otherwise.
Bro, I actually said this, that I think Toki might be Joy Boy, but probably not. But she's definitely related, because remember, she was born 800 years ago during the Void Century. So
Yeah,
she's coming not
That's
only
the
is she
coolest
com-
part about Toki.
not only is she coming from the past, she's coming from that specific time in the past.
I just read a comment in the chat. The Logan Paul versus Mayweather fight was sadder than Kid was.
It really was! Kinemon's death was not sad. It was the happiest moment of Wano so far.
Bro, you're
Oh
so
my God.
savage, man.
Enough about
Kinemon
Kinemon's
wasn't
death.
even that hated
Boys.
of a character. Like,
Dude, I was gonna go in order. You guys started talking about
Yeah, can
my
we
favorite
please
moment.
jump back to chapter 1012, because I fanboyed over the Zoro and Sanji moment, that's for sure.
So did I. I don't usually tweet like manga panels out, but I did tweet out that really great moment. of Zoro all bandaged up, saying, "Yeah, Luffy's up there fighting Kaido right now, and he's gonna win." And Sanji's like, "Obviously."
Okay.
I already knew
This is
that.
what I was saying last time, and this is what made me like so fucking hyped up. It's like these two characters who have been at odds about every fucking thing. They will fight about everything, and the one thing that they agree on to such a degree that there's
That
not
Luffy
even
is
other
gonna
words.
win.
It's Luffy will win. It's like there's nothing else. It's so
Which is crazy
Dude.
because of the odds that are against him.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and that's just the absolute belief. And Zoro as well. It's like the Sanji saying that now makes sense, especially after Whole Cake. Zoro saying that Zoro's entire like mo, like for like thousands of chapters now, hundreds of chapters, has been if Luffy is ever weaker than me, I'm going to take over. And so for Zoro to now say he will win, like there's no doubt in my mind, is like such an acknowledgement of Luffy's strength, you know?
I feel like
And
Zoro's
fuck with
never
it.
really thought that Luffy would like be weaker than him, though. To be honest, like Zoro's always had faith. Like that's
Yeah.
the one thing that's so great about the Straw Hats. They're all so different in so many ways, and like you said, Sanji and Zoro literally can't agree on anything. But time and time again, literally every Straw Hat has showed their faith in Luffy that he will become the Pirate King. And in this scenario, you got Sanji and Zoro agreeing. They had no doubt Luffy's gonna win this.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
fucking
He'll
good.
find a way.
And I mean, this comes into play even more later on when Kaido announces publicly to everyone that Luffy has been defeated. He's dead. He's at the bottom of the ocean. It's over. And when he does that,
Which
it
honestly,
really hurt.
that was a really good moment.
That's a
Yeah,
good
because
moment.
it hurts the morale of
Right.
everyone
Mm-hmm.
fighting against Kaido because they're like, oh yeah, the guy you were hoping is going to lead you to victory, he's already dead. I got him. And now I'm coming down to kill the rest of you bitches, right? So it was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. But again, Luffy and Zoro and Sanji don't lose faith for a moment. And they're actually
don't
get
believe
pissed
it.
at people. They
They
get
don't
pissed at
believe it.
people who, they're like, no way. And Chopper starts crying at one point, and Sanji's like, bruh, are you stupid? Like, why would you think that this is true?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
dude, I'm
that,
getting, like,
that was one of my
chills.
favorite moments. And it's so funny
Yeah.
because it's like it's two side panels, you know? It's like not even the focus. But for me also, that was definitely the highlight of the last few chapters.
By the
I
way,
think,
in the
like-
yeah, go ahead, sorry.
go on. No, I think like just before we hop off 1012, the moment in which Otama gets hurt and Nami stops running away and just fucking belts that ulti. That's one of my favorite moments.
Yo,
It's just
my
Yes,
girl
that
Nami
was so
shining.
good.
I love to see Nami
know.
shining, bro. I love that.
I know, dude.
Like,
Dude.
people are always like, yo, bro, Nami isn't relevant anymore after the time skip. I'm like, yo, of course she's not as strong as the big three, but she still has her times to shine.
I know,
Yeah.
man. And I'm sure that once like the poneglyphs are made, they're gonna need her navigation ability. You know what I mean? Like, just again, it's just her resolve. Like, this is a cowardly character who runs away until like you break one of her principles, right? And
Yeah,
like,
that was
this
an Usopp moment right there for Nami.
Yeah, because the thing with Nami is she's like the rational person, right? She's like, okay, if we can't win, let's get out of here. Like, we're not stupid.
Yeah.
But when you cross a certain line, she's willing to step up no matter what and
Yep.
fight.
Yep.
And she's also freaking hot, but I mean, also great character.
Exactly. Like she can step on me, 100%. You know, I get it totally. Fuck, man. It was a great ending to the chapter, especially because obviously they set up the fact that Big Mom is gonna fight her, and then Nami just steps up and belts the shit out of ulti.
Yeah,
And then
so
the next chapter, when Big Mom reveals that she hasn't even gotten to her max power level yet, introduces Hera and the fucking combination move. Are you kidding me right now? That shit, like, I was like, bruh,
yeah, that
how
was
are they
big.
this strong?
Because there was the whole debate we had in a previous episode: is Big Mom gonna like switch sides now? And I think these chapters confirmed that she's not gonna switch sides per se. She's still a pirate who is looking out for her own interest. But if you piss her off by hurting someone she cares about, like Otama, you're gonna get it. So it's not like she's like, oh well, you're Kaido's subordinate, so if you did it, it's okay because I'm allied with Kaido. She's like, no, fuck that. And so Big Mom steps in and also fights back. So I thought that was cool. Again, they're not allies with Big Mom, but for that brief moment, their interests aligned in that they both couldn't believe what happened to the village and what they were trying to do.
Yeah,
to
well, Nami was trying to protect Otama, so was Big Mom in this case. And honestly, Big Mom, like, inadvertently ends up saving Nami because Ulti's about to, like, headbutt the shit out of her. Got both of her arms, and then...
That's gonna kill her.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, but so Big Mom has been, honestly, a highlight of Wano. Like,
Very good character.
I think that Big Mom's part played in Wano so far is much better than the part she played in Whole Cake.
Whole Cake?
Well, to be fair, in Whole Cake, she spent much of the time in her, like, berserk mode, right? So she wasn't exactly rational. You couldn't have her personality come out. But I agree that in Wano, with the whole, losing her memory stuff and then gaining it back, but still showing, that she cares about the people who were nice to her back when she couldn't remember who she was. I think it added a lot of dimensions to her character. Again, she is a
100%.
self-interested pirate. She's a self-interested pirate. She's not a nice person. But the fact that she has interests, those interests may include protecting certain people. So she's gonna, go ham to protect those people.
100%. And I think like it also answers basically the question in the last arc in the Whole Cake, which is like, why does she even have a family? Like, if she is that abusive, if she is that evil, why would anybody love her? And you just see it. You just see it right in front of you. Like, oh, she cares so deeply for Otama. Like, that's not even her daughter. It's just the kindness Otama showed, and and then Big Mom pays it like 1,000-fold. And so, if with her own family, I'm sure she's even nicer, even better with them. And I really liked.
Can we talk about the new waifu, Hera?
Bro,
Hera is
mate, touch grass, bro. Fuck me, dude.
the character in all of One Piece most likely to have an OnlyFans is Hera.
Yeah. Bro, you never tell me the truth. You never looked up in the sky, saw a cloud, and be like, "Yo, man, that's a sexy ass cloud." That never happened.
No.
Nah, I usually look up and wish I was a cloud.
When there's naked women, there's like all this. There's all this steam and cloud in front of the naked women body parts. It's fucking Hera. It's always been Hera. Every single time it's just Hera, dude.
Hera all along. My God. Now that is a plot twist.
Animac wants to fuck lightning, dude. Not true, though. Honestly, true.
Yo, Zeus's moment actually was better than Kinemon's. Like, I'm not even...
You almost got eaten by Hera, bro.
I wasn't memeing!
Like, I'm not even...
Honestly.
I'm not a Kinemon hater to Nux's extent.
Yeah,
but Zeus's moment's fantastic.
It is. Like,
Zeus's
Nami escape, I'll
really
trade
good.
my life.
You don't understand. I actually felt bad for Zeus. I really did. I was like, oh my God. Zeus. This is so sad. He was actually cool. I can't believe this. And then it came back to life as her climb attacked, and I was like, okay, it wasn't really an impactful death. It's good to... Honestly, I was happy about that.
Yeah, because, I mean, it was clear that Zeus and Nami, are good together. And clearly, Big Mom doesn't give a shit about Zeus and doesn't need him, so it's good that Nami gets a eye. And hopefully Nami's going to be stronger now as well, because I love to see her shine, as I said earlier.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah, it's a good power
Finally,
boost, right?
she'll be stronger than, what's it called? She'll be able to kick Sanji. New big three. It'll be Luffy, Zoro, and Nami.
Yeah, Zoro's going to be doing a lot for the rest of this arc. All what's it called? All cast up with 30 bones.
I think he will, because it's clearly not over.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we've all been, by we, I mean the people in this group at least, we've been saying, before this raid started, we all predicted it to end in failure. Like, all three of us, I think, said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember now.
I definitely did. I've been saying that for a long time.
I think it could fail, but it might...
I figured it either ends in failure or something happens where it completely changes the dynamic, where like Blackbeard shows up or Shanks or something crazy like that.
I think Shanks.
Where it's like maybe
it's gonna be Shanks.
Maybe they don't lose, but it just now it's a new fight.
Well, when we get to talk about 1015, I think that's the big, something special and unique is starting to happen. So I think that could draw in more players.
Okay. One Piece is awesome.
One Piece is great.
So we're on
It's the best manga.
we're on
Right? I mean,
1013, and it ends with Luffy fallen from.
Yeah,
From
I'm
the
happy
top of the
Luffy didn't just
flying
beat
island.
Kaido in that one-on-one. That would have been very underwhelming.
Yeah, but you
I
know
think-
Oda's not gonna do that.
Right. No, I have faith in. I really have a lot of faith in Oda. Like people were saying, I heard before this happened. People were like, "Dude, I can't believe Luffy's gonna beat Kaido already. It's not fair. He's so strong, the king of the beasts."
No, I don't understand. Why do people jump to conclusions so quickly? It's like such
People
a thing
do.
in fandom.
It happens so often. It's frustrating. Like, do you remember the people were going nuts when Big Mom lost her memory after
Yeah,
King
and
flipped
and
her ship?
also when they were saying, "Oh, Luffy can beat up Big Mom already. It's over." That kind of stuff too. I remember that too.
Yeah, it makes no
Yeah,
sense.
well-
People are very react to a single chapter. It's like, haven't you watched the rest of One Piece and realized even when Luffy gets a power up, like he usually goes down multiple times throughout the fight. It's not just gonna be, oh, I have the power up, I win now.
Yeah, but
Like
a
that didn't
really
even
cool
happen against
moment
Doflamingo. And
was
like,
that borderline telepathic moment between Luffy and Momo.
Yeah, so
oh,
that's
yeah.
later on.
Oh, yeah, no,
but-
that's at the end. But before that, like Chopper going off, dude. Chopper fucking going against Queen.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beast mode
I just-
Chopper, baby.
Dude, I still
I
love
know.
that. Like that, it was quite a few chapters back. But when Chopper kind of like one shots Queen with that big attack, and everyone was doubting him prior, it's like, okay, thanks for saving everyone. We'll take it from here. And then he just like turns into his big form and fucking slaps Queen. It was so good.
And then he just goes like, "I am not a Tanuki," and then everyone's like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh shit!
Just
like, I
oh,
love
shoot.
that. Like,
That's not
like Wano's been doing a decent job of letting everyone have some good moments.
Yeah.
I would say so. The only thing we're really missing is the Zoro moment.
Well, Zoro
Oh,
had
he's
him.
gonna get it.
What do you mean,
Come on,
Zoro?
he's
Don't-
definitely-
Don't
What the
get me
fuck are you
wrong.
talking about?
Zoro had insane moments. I'm not trying
Wait,
to downplay.
He
the
went into
epicness.
Ashura, didn't he? Like a few
yeah.
chapters.
He had the
ago.
Yeah, and
Ashura.
he, like-
He protected everyone from getting wrecked.
I
By
know, but
both
I
Big
meant
Mom and Kaido.
I meant character moments. I didn't mean.
Yeah, no,
I
Zoro
didn't
doesn't,
mean,
Zoro doesn't
like,
have character
badass
moments, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know much about his backstory, so it's hard to really develop.
saying?
He's never had a.
Zoro didn't.
You must explain Zoro to me. I guess I don't understand him.
All right,
Maybe if
you
you,
know
made
what?
a video,
I'm gonna
nuts.
do-
Maybe if
I'm
you
gonna
made a
make-
video.
God damn it, you piece of trash. I'm gonna make no one understands Zoro on stream. I will do a full no one understands Zoro stream. Okay.
No,
All right.
I don't accept it.
We want a fully edited video, bro.
I'm gonna edit the whole stream. The whole
If
stream is gonna
only-
get edited into a video.
If only I understood Zoro. This is so sad.
It's been 5 years.
It's been
But
20 years of
as-
reading the One Piece manga, and I've
as
never
chat
understood him for a
pointed out,
second.
We gotta also. It's important to mention that Momo has spoilers now.
What do you mean?
Momo-
Yeah.
Because Momo has been reading Odin's journal.
That is
And
true.
Yup.
Yes.
Yup.
True.
And it's
Dude,
been
I love
implied that some shit is like just some real. He's reading some real shit, if you know what I mean. He's not just, oh, my voyage was fine. Type
You know
stuff.
the truth? I think that people around here, you don't even want me to make no one understand Zoro. You just want me to not make it so you could tell me you want me to make it.
You fail
Yeah,
to
it's
realize
what the
something
meme,
nuts. You fail to realize, even when you make it, do you think we're gonna stop asking you for it?
You know what? I'm gonna make no one understand Zoro, but I'm gonna make no one understand Zoro, and I'm not gonna title it no one understands Zoro.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? Even better? I'll do better. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna upload it to Nuxanor instead of Nuxtaku.
Do it.
Do what you want.
You could upload it on Twitter for all I care.
I don't think I could upload an hour-long video on Twitter.
No, you can upload it to my channel, bro.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather upload it to Nuxanor. And I'm not even gonna title it "No One Understands Zoro." I'm gonna title
Bro.
it "This video took me 5 years to make." And I'm
Bro,
gonna put it
why
on
would
Nuxanor.
you upload it to Nuxanor? That's where you make videos about like Pokemon hentai. Like, come on, man.
Yep.
Show some
Yep.
respect for the Zoro fans.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Sorry.
Like Maz, don't even look at like as a respectable content creator. Don't even look at Nuxtaku's Nuxanor thumbnails and titles, bro.
I've already.
The thumbnails and titles are killing it. Okay. I titled my last video "Discord." That's the whole title. And it's 1 out of 10.
Beautiful.
I can't believe that worked.
I could.
Crazy.
Wait, I haven't seen that one. Give me 2 seconds. Oh,
Wait, hold
Anyway,
on.
back
Look
to
at
the
his last
story,
like
though.
2 videos.
I know Nux keeps changing the subject to his second
Oh,
channel.
okay. Well,
Back to the
the
story.
thumbnail makes sense. I was like, wait, why does it? Okay, oh, I see. It just the biggest boob, dude.
So One Piece.
Yeah,
Right.
so guys,
anyway.
we had, like I said, a bunch of Kanjuro is dying, Kiku is dying, a bunch of the Scabbards' lives are either dead, or their lives are in danger. Yeah, so then what happens is after Kaido gets rid of Luffy, assuming that he's done for, because he's falling into the ocean and he has a devil fruit so he can't swim, Kaido then goes down to fight the rest of the guys, and he takes on Kinemon.
Why did you pronounce him like that?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, what was that?
I don't know why, but I don't regret it.
I do. I regret
Beautiful.
hearing it.
Wait, before Kaido
I think,
fights Kinemon, there was Kinemon versus Kanjuro and Kiku.
Yes. And then Kaido comes and beats the shit out of him with a club.
Yeah, it was a club too. I thought you were talking about a sword.
Yeah, like Kanjuro
This-
has
this-
been taking his time dying, eh? Like Kanjuro just
Sword
doesn't
was
wanna-
115. I think at 114 he gets
Oh, it's club, yeah.
clubbed.
Yeah, over the top of the head. That's what I remember.
Yeah, like I keep waiting for Kanjuro to die, but he just
Dude,
refused.
Kanjuro is just your Kinemon.
I mean,
All right, let me explain a little bit to Maz what I mean. Can you name a single other character in One Piece that has as much screen time as Kinemon that you like less than him?
Oh, okay. Adding a bunch of parameters.
No, those are not a bunch of parameters. I'm just saying,
Because
think of an
I don't
equivalent
even-
character
Yeah.
that is better.
Well, the thing
Um,
is, I don't even I
that is
don't
worse.
dislike Kinemon, so it's like to me, it's
Okay,
actually
so-
not too bad.
would
Okay,
Carrot
fine,
be
so-
equivalent?
No, Carrot, first of all, definitely did not have as much time as Kinemon. Not even close, that's first. And second of all, Carrot did more for the story.
I don't think so.
I would debate
I don't
that.
know.
Carrot
about
has
that.
done nothing.
Carrot saved him from Big Mom. Kinemon was dead weight.
Like
I think that
Carrot,
was like one.
the only thing
moment.
Carrot has done that I like was the Sulong mode, which is only
That's
Yes.
what
for
I was referring to.
4
yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
I think that's like
Anyway.
the only time.
Yeah.
Basically,
don't get me wrong. I don't love Carrot either. I really don't.
What happens in the story is after Luffy is dispatched by Kaido, the people fighting for Luffy's side are starting to lose hope because they're thinking like Luffy's dead, we're fucked, what are we gonna do? But then we have our boy Sanji step up to the plate to face Queen as Queen prepares to kill all the poor pro Kozuki boys. I don't know how to call
Yeah.
them. I don't know how to refer to their faction.
Sure. Pro Kozuki Boys works.
I just love Momonosuke, man.
Yeah, I,
think
also
he's
like
like the
Momonosuke.
main, like, they're definitely playing, like they've hinted that his devil fruit's going to play a part into something in the future, right? It's either
Oh
going
yeah,
to,
for sure. Yeah.
he's
His
going to
fruit
come
is
into it.
His devil fruit is supposed to be a copy of Kaido's fruit made by Vegapunk, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
we know Kaido's fruit is insanely powerful. It's an ancient
And he's
zone.
got like the voices, like what's it called, the voice of the
Yeah.
ancient or something.
Voice of all
so-
things, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that. And so that's just that's already like one of the rarest things you can get, right? Only like
Yeah,
3
he's-
characters that I know has it.
Yeah,
Four,
he's no. I
right.
I
Four.
really like Momonosuke.
Because Roger could hear it.
Yes.
Odin.
Yeah, Roger Odin, Luffy, Momonosuke.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is gonna be hype as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna
So
be great.
do you guys want to talk about the Queen Sanji thing first before we get into the voice of all things?
Sanji King.
Oh,
Queen.
sure.
I got you.
Go ahead.
Sanji kicked Queen.
Okay, oh, there you go.
Are you kidding me, bro? So there were all these arrows are falling on the samurai, which is what the chat suggested I should call the faction. It's easier. All these arrows are falling on samurai. So Sanji, who's already holding Zoro, right? Like Zoro incapacitated. He's holding him. He decides, okay, I'm going to take on Queen. So he Diablo Jambas him multiple times in the head, and as his Queen's head is moving, like in the dinosaur form, obviously, it's collecting all the different arrows and protecting the people beneath. Like, he's using his head. Sanji's using Queen's head as like a bouncing thing. A shield. I don't know. It's a bouncing trampoline that's absorbing arrows. It was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watch this like being animated.
Same.
I can't wait.
Is literally every comment.
Most of the, I was going to say, every chapter recently has been exactly like that. Especially the Kaido and Big Mom fight, and Zoro going to Asuda. If they put as much like budget as they did the Zoro versus Killer fight in the 60 chapters back, that dude, animation wise, that was top tier. That was so fucking good.
They've been putting a lot of effort into Wano, and I appreciate it because I've been going back and like rewatching bits as it comes out, and it's been so good.
Yep.
And the art style, man. Diablo Jamba Rotisserie.
I'm hoping now that Zoro is very, very injured, like ridiculously injured, we get like another nothing happened-esque moments where he's forced to like.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get a big character moment for Zoro.
I don't know, man.
You know who sucks? Perorin sucks. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Perorin.
He does. Well, but that's his entire character. He's meant to be sucks.
Who's Perorin?
Perorin.
I like
he's
him.
He's the candy guy.
I think he's good. I think he's a good character.
He's okay.
I mean,
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Fantastic, amazing character, but I think he's decent, right?
Oh, come on,
like,
man.
He does his job. He's really
not even as good as Cracker.
Oh, he's much better than Character. I like Perospero. I think he's a good character. He's looking out for the Big Mom clan and no one else. And I think that's actually really respectable. Right?
Well, I mean, that is the pirate way, right? You're not.
Yes, but most people in this arc are not doing it. Everyone's fighting on someone else's behalf. And Perospero is the only one that's really fighting purely on the Big Mom side.
The only thing I respect about him is that his name is a reference to Prospero, the character from Shakespeare play.
Yeah, that's what I like about him too.
Same, bro, same.
That's exactly my thing that I like about him too.
I believe it's the Tempest. Anyway, what else was I gonna talk about?
I think you were gonna mention how you like how Perospero is named Perospero because it's after the press.
I did mention that, bud.
Oh, you mentioned that already.
Oh yeah, then we have the big, yes, it is the big. Well, first, I just want to talk about. There was a moment where, during the whole Sanji versus Queen thing, Sanji's like, "Don't let these idiots fool you. Luffy would never be defeated." Like he shows no doubt that Luffy is still okay, even though Kaido is claiming that he's defeated. And you see Marco being like, "This is why I like you guys."
Yes, that was
why I like you guys. Like
so good.
Straw Hats, because they never lose faith in their captain.
It was such a good moment in so many ways because Sanji was talking to Chopper, I believe, and he was like, "You did a good job against Queen holding out and all that." And he's like, "Don't cry," because and then Chopper said, "But Luffy," or something along those lines. He's crying about Luffy in the announcement, and he's like, "Don't cry, idiot. After all this time we've been together, how many miracles have you seen?" And then he like kicks over Zoro even though he's injured and tells like Chopper to take care of him. And they have like, a funny little interaction there. And then you get Marco's response to it. It's so much happens in like a couple panels. It's amazing. Their interactions are so awesome.
Yeah, and speaking of, another funny thing that happened at that moment exactly was, so they say, I think Sanji says, "Fix him up. He's worth 10 men." And Zoro's like more like 2,000 men. Like even though he's half dead, he still had to do that.
Dude, Zoro has like 30 broken bones, and like Sanji just kicks him.
He's a mummy that's like completely asleep, but that's the only thing that he reacts to. More like 2,000.
Yeah, I see that, but the paneling is so weird. It's hard to even see that that's coming from Zoro.
Who else would it come from, though? That was for sure Zoro.
Yeah, it was for sure. But I'm just saying that there's so many characters there, and then the speech bubble doesn't extend.
You know what else?
Zoro.
So
You
the
know what
speech
else
bubble
is
actually has a
hilarious
little, like-
about Zoro?
Go ahead.
In these few chapters, like so first of all, he does something insanely amazing that everyone was blown away by, right? Like everyone, even Kid, even Kaido, everyone was freaking out that Zoro did something so cool, right? And now Zoro, he's completely mummified, and he is so chill. He's not worried. He's just doing his thing, vibing, chilling.
vibing.
Sanji, you kill those guys. You take Queen. I'll just sit here. I just need to recover. And he's doing nothing.
Oh my
And he's
god!
so chill.
For a
He's
moment
not,
there,
like,
you
stressing.
sounded like Rick.
I know. I got a little scared. I was like, wait a minute.
I think
Like
that was
Rick-
intentional. He idolizes
Like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Mhm.
How did I sound like Rick?
like when Rick's trying to be calm and like doing his whole chill vibe.
Yep.
You were
Yep.
on
guys.
point with his voice.
You
What if
both
not-
thought that? I'm so proud. of
Yep.
myself.
Guys, what if Nux is just
Is
a
Rick.
younger Rick?
Maybe I am.
Nux is actually just fucking Rick.
Yeah, just before he gets old and crazier.
Listen, look at his hair right now. Look at Nux's hair. Okay, when he gets older, it just
God
becomes
damn, you're right.
It's getting there, man. Nux Sanchez.
Nux Sanchez.
Nux Sanchez, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
voice
so
is
after
like
that
gets
moment-
swifty. Yeah.
After that epic moment with Sanji, Zoro, Queen, all that stuff, we have the big Kinemon versus Kaido fight, the greatest fight in Wano so far.
Yeah, true story. We also had another great moment that we didn't get the chance to talk about yet. But I guess we're waiting for the end because it was like pretty much the end of
Yeah.
what we're covering.
Yeah, so it's right after the
Yeah.
Kinemon scene. We
So
have
you
the
know what I'm
Kinemon-
referring to?
The voice, right?
No.
Well, we do.
we
need
mentioned
to-
the voice.
We do. Yeah. Well,
Right.
we started talking about the voice, but also Momonosuke. Didn't he hear when Luffy and Kaido were out fighting up there? He's like, okay, there's only two left up there. Is that what happened?
Yep. Yeah. Momonosuke has been really cool this arc.
Because he could hear people with Conqueror's Haki,
He has
Or-
something kooky going on.
or just
that's for
people
sure.
in general?
Well, Kinemon, Momonosuke has, obviously, he has the journal, and he can hear the voice of all things, and
Which
so
we don't
have,
fully understand yet.
which we don't fully understand, right? Like this voice that, the elephant on Zoe speaks through that voice. The Neptunians
Yeah.
speak through that voice, and only very
Oh,
few people can understand it.
And then also, wait, doesn't Poseidon, like the mermaid, have
Yeah.
the voice of? Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so.
Does she have the voice, or does she have control over the Neptunians?
I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think she can just talk to the Sea
Yes,
Kings,
I
not
think-
so much.
Right. She's just the Sea
Everything.
King. I don't think she has
Yeah.
the voice of all things. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Luffy has shown that he has this thing very often. Like, even making friends in that arc itself, he made friends with the Kraken.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
A voice that tears the skies or something.
yeah. So
But
we
what
have-
I think was a really cool moment was Yamato at the end saying, "I will defeat you, Kaido!" And Kaido's like, "Don't you mean father?" Like, I thought that was cute.
Yeah, I know. And Yamato's like, no, I've come here to cut those chains. Dun
Yeah.
dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
dun,
Yamato
dun.
should have been like, "What are you talking about, Emoten?"
It's like, you are not
True
my
story.
father. Yes, but we can't gloss over the epic Kinemon moment, bro. Kinemon
I think,
standing,
honestly, most of the
standing
time
up
in this
to
podcast-
Kaido against all odds.
I don't know.
The flashback with him and Momo and how Momo
I'm
was
not
like
gonna
a
lie,
son
I
to
feel
him.
like-
Momo was like a son to him, Nux.
Most of the time of this podcast, instead of talking about the epic mysteries of Joy Boy, we talked about the worst character in One Piece. Isn't it? It's funny.
I don't think we talked even once about what's his name, the hyena.
Dude, I love Bellamy. Okay, Bellamy's
Bellamy.
way better. How
I was
can you
gonna
say
say
that you don't
Brandy.
like Bellamy when
Bellamy's
Bellamy
awesome.
is Bellamy's? Thank you, Maz.
Maz, I'm just messing with
Okay.
Nux. I'm just messing
Okay.
with Nux because he like stands Bellamy.
I don't stand Bellamy. I just
You
think he's
stand
really
him.
good. Unlike what's his name? That guy
Kinemon.
that died a chapter ago. I don't remember his name anymore.
Anyway, yeah. So it seems pretty clear that Kinemon is dead. Like you never know in One Piece.
Yeah, we
but,
can only hope. We can only hope.
The thing is, I will say that I'm watching the anime now, and they did make it seem, and Chad mentioned this before, that Toki got died at the end of the encounter, 20 years ago. But again, in One Piece, you never know. I feel like she got injured, but I think she jumped ahead. She's the one that helped the Scabbards earlier on, several chapters ago, and Toki didn't make it. She might die later on, like she might die after jumping and because of her injuries, but I don't think she's dead. Because imagine having someone with the time traveling quirk from 800 years ago and just die.
In the past, cringe.
In the past.
No,
Like, no,
I
it's not
don't
gonna
think
happen.
Toki died either. I also was saying the whole time I don't think Toki died.
That would be just so stupid narrative.
There are so many good directions Wano could go right now. That's what I'm so excited about. Like, Wano could really go so many ways. We could get someone like Shanks showing up. We can get someone like Blackbeard showing up. We can get the Marines showing up. We could get Luffy coming back up and continuing the fight right now. We could get them to retreat and then see what happens again later. One thing that I really liked, that I've been saying for a while, is: do you remember when Hawkins fought Luffy in the beginning of of Wano?
Mm-hmm.
So when Hawkins fought Luffy, he says, "You only have a 1% chance to live for the next month," right? And this whole fight that's going down right now is 2 weeks after his prediction. So I think that this arc will be a month long.
Damn.
I've been saying that for a while now, and we'll see. Or not? Okay, 19% chance. Chat says, and I believe Chat.
Hey, I'll take those odds.
I believe
Chad-
that.
Yeah.
One thing that I don't think we mentioned was when Luffy fell into the water. Kaido said, "I guess you weren't the Joy Boy after all."
Yes. What? That's
I'm
the
What
so
the hell
curious
is
about
Joy
that.
Boy? God damn it!
I know, dude. And like, if it look, because Kaido seems to think it's a person, and he's basing it based on strength. So that means there must be someone stronger than Kaido in strength.
Yeah,
that
and
no
it's
one's
like
seen.
it's obvious that Luffy is young, so that this would
Yes.
imply that Joy Boy would be reincarnated as Luffy. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
How does
That's
Kaido
what's so
know
crazy.
about Joy Boy in the first place?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, because Kaido doesn't seem... He seems like the kind of guy that wants to fight a strong opponent. He's the kind of guy that wants to die a crazy death. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that knows about or cares about all the mystery stuff. You know?
Yeah, because he was not on Laugh Tale anytime that we know about.
And he doesn't seem like he was jealous about not being on Laugh Tale. He just, it wasn't in the cards for him. He doesn't care. Doesn't involve a good fight.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so it's interesting. Maybe Rox would have told him something because Rox. But did Rox know anything? We don't know because we don't know
I mean,
anything about
this
Rox.
was... Right. We don't know anything about Rox either.
Zebek.
Brilliant character.
But yeah, so it really, I am wondering, like, is it related to the D? But like multiple characters have the D, right? So is Joy Boy a reincarnation of a previous D into a current D? I don't know.
Give him the
It's
D.
like, is it somebody who only has the blood of the D that can become a Joy Boy? Because he said you're not the Joy Boy, right? So it's like a title, not a person. I don't think it's a person. It's like a title. It's like Poseidon, right? So if that's the case,
Interesting.
would it be that somebody who has the D in their name or in their legacy is the only person who can become the Joy Boy?
It's always very
If that's
tough to go off of translations, though, because like the one I'm looking at
That's
says
true.
you couldn't be Joy Boy either. It seems.
Yeah, that is what that's how I read it also.
But like,
Does that
okay,
mean
but
that you
even
could-
if that's true, even if you read that, like you couldn't be Joy Boy either, meaning that means he's tested multiple people who couldn't be Joy Boy, right? So it's something that has to come out somewhere, either reincarnation by personality or just something that arises sporadically, you know?
Yeah, because remember that Joy Boy said specifically in the poneglyph that he would return. He would return. He didn't say like,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
someone will return in my place.
Yeah.
He was like,
You
I
know,
will
someone
return.
in chat someone in chat said something interesting. Maybe that's why. Maybe he thought that Odin was Joy Boy.
Oh, interesting.
That's why he was so interested in fighting him.
Interesting.
And that's why he's saying
Maybe,
either. because
but
he's
that
been-
still doesn't answer how he knows about Joy Boy.
No, it does not.
No,
I
it's
wonder
very-
then look, but I do think there definitely is a link between the D, you know what I mean, like the D and the Joy Boy, right? And if
There
that's
has
the
to be,
case, then it has to like is Blackbeard? Does he have D? No, Marshall. No, Black.
Yeah,
Marshall D.
Marshall
Teach.
D.
You know, he is. So Blackbeard's a D. I'm curious also. Like, I still want to know what happened to the
Rox
revolutionaries.
was a
We
D,
still don't
right?
fucking know.
It was
what
Rox
happened.
D. Zebek.
Yeah,
right?
Roxy Zebek. Yeah.
That's true. There's so many. There's just
just
so many
don't know.
loose ends.
We need like one thread about
I
the
know.
D in order to connect it,
know.
but like we don't have enough.
We don't have enough. And I think like they've been leaving a little bit more, but it's still not enough. Like, you know, the Cypher Pole, the kind of like they how they worship that one person at the very top of the throne, right? So that's like gonna be the big bad villain.
Yeah.
Emu, right? Emu.
Yep. Imu-sama.
Emu.
Yeah, and then there's that giant straw hat. What the fuck was that, guys?
There's so much mystery, so many questions.
Dude,
still.
One Piece is just the best. It's crazy. There's
Is
nothing
it-
like it.
So the thing when Luffy falls, it seems that he is able to telekinetically communicate with Momo and tell him, "I'm not dead. I'm
That's
still alive.
true.
Tell everyone that I'm still alive." Like,
Although
was
that's also true.
he communicating with him through the voice of all things?
That's what I thought he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
must
That's
have,
how
yeah, it must have.
That is how I interpreted it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I just don't know if that's how it works because they're far away from each other, right? They're not.
Right,
It's not
of
like
course.
they're close.
But isn't that how like so? I thought that was like canonically that's how it works. That like Goldie Roger, his entire like shtick was that his hockey was far superior to everybody else at the time. Like literally one of the best hockey users, and that's how he was so strong. But that's how he was able to read all of the poneglyphs, right? Like because he was able to read the voice of all things.
What? I
so
didn't
no.
think that the voice of all things had anything to do with the poneglyphs.
No, I'm almost certain that that's how he got to the road poneglyphs. Like he didn't have a translator. Odin was the only came in like at the very very end. But I thought he could read the voice of the poneglyphs.
I really didn't
no,
think so.
I think-
didn't
I think
interpret
he
it
was-
like that at all.
He could.
If that is the case, though, then it really diminishes Robin's role.
It was no. There was one thing that he said like I sensed the poneglyph. Didn't he say that? Am I
No,
mistaken?
but wasn't it the Neptunians who just can tell him about it, but not actually translate it?
Maybe it helped him find one because apparently he heard
even
he heard a
Twitch
voice.
chat right now, half of them are saying yes, half of them saying no. What the fuck is happening? Is it just
Apparently he
translation?
Heard a voice for Jaya, on Jaya or something.
But he didn't understand. Oh, that's probably more likely. He heard the voice, but he didn't understand what it was saying. Okay, that probably makes way more sense. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think like that's why he was able to read the poneglyphs. I don't think he was able
No.
to.
I don't
Yes,
think so
no,
either.
no.
That's why he was
It
so
looked like-
interested
And
to get
also the
Odin.
poneglyphs, like the ones that he was reading, like usually have weapons and history and stuff. Like the road poneglyphs are the only ones that like really led him to Laugh Tale.
And he needed Odin for that.
he
Yeah,
needed
like
Odin,
that
yeah.
definitely makes sense.
Yeah,
I think
I feel like we're starting to get some key pieces, and this whole Luffy communicating with Momo thing, I think, is going to be the beginning of that. And after Momo gets this communication from Luffy, he tells everyone through that weird cat loudspeaker thing that keep fighting. Luffy is alive. He's coming back, and then everyone gets energized again. And like Kid's face, he looks like the freaking Joker
Yeah.
in that panel. It's hilarious. And yeah,
Yeah.
everyone gets energized. They're like, "Let's fuck him up, bro!" And then
That's exactly what they said, actually.
that's exactly what they said. And there's a way up for Luffy, by the way, because Luffy's down at the bottom of the ocean. He's sinking, but then a submarine comes. I don't know if this is the CP0 guys.
I thought it would be Law's submarine.
Is it Law submarine?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I guess we don't know in general.
I think it
knows?
is. I think on the side you can see his
symbol.
coat of arms. Right?
Honestly,
or
I'd
symbol.
have to go back and look at the panel.
Yeah, I think this is Law's guys because they're like, "Who is that?" Like they see someone and they're like, "You're right, it's a person." Wait, is that Straw Hat? So yeah, I think it's them. But it's like lesser known members of his crew. We don't have.
Yeah, you
big
can
guys.
literally see his crew, dude.
Yeah, honestly, when I first saw the crew, I wasn't sure who that was because I didn't see. The
Also, it
polar
was funny
bear.
that when he saw Law and he said to Law like, "You should have stand in my way, Trafalgar kid." Right?
People in the chat are like, "When did CP0 have a submarine?" Of course, they have a submarine, bro.
Any self-respecting villain has a submarine. Cringe.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like Law's crew is about to pick Luffy up, take him back up, and then, round 2 begins, bitches. Or round 3, I should say, because he's fought Kaido twice now.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah, then we have the whole Climate Baton becoming Zeus, which I'm not exactly sure how that happened. Did you
Yeah.
guys-
I mean,
Same.
I just imagined somehow the soul transferred to her object. But, I mean, again, this is One Piece. That
Yeah,
kind
'cause
of mechanic doesn't bother me so much.
Yeah, because, the homies are supposed to be completely under Big Mom's control, so it's interesting that this happened.
Well, that clearly wasn't true because Zeus was able to leave, right? Like, was able to do his own thing. He had his own will.
Yeah, but I mean, transferring him to another object
Yeah.
seems like something that only Big Mom would be able to do.
That's true.
Chat is saying that Luffy was somehow able to use telepathy to get to the submarine and for Law's crew. Did you pick up on that?
Is it?
Dude,
Someone's
I gotta
someone-
reread
they
the submarine part.
They say someone's there. They say someone's there, but we don't know if they actually noticed, heard something, or just randomly saw.
And of course, I can't find the panel. This is so sad. Oh well. Overall, these chapters were fantastic.
Yes, very.
Yeah, and at the
good
very end is when
chapters.
Yamato shows up, and Yamato's like, "I will cut those chains," and we're all like, "Yes."
Sure.
I feel like Yamato is more powerful than we've realized so far, because Yamato hasn't
Dude,
gone
I'm
all
not gonna
out yet.
lie.
What do you mean? Then we've
Yama-
realized Yamato's crazy.
But Yamato's not really a character. I don't even know anything about Yamato other than
Okay,
I want
Odin.
to be Odin.
Odin.
Yeah. Well, what does that mean? That doesn't mean
Honestly,
anything.
I love Yamato so far, and I'm really excited to see what
Well,
happens.
the thing with Yamato is I think that she's like hates her father and what he's done, and kind of she grew up with that as a kid, and then she saw Odin's epic sacrifice, and which was a resistance against her father, and so she kind of embodied Odin as her role model in her own
Yeah.
fight against her father's
Like
daughter.
I know she had that connection with the Ace, but these aren't I wish they would just flesh out just a little bit more, because it's like my daddy was not nice, and then I met somebody who was nice 20 years ago, and I've been rebelling since I met Ace. That's it. And I was like, well, is there anything more? Is there anything more? Give me something, anything, Give me a reason. I don't know. The Yamato's entire character came out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, I have a son, or I have a daughter. Sorry, but also a son, and he's Odin now. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
no, yeah.
Okay, quick
What's
thing.
happening?
So I went back to the chapter, and I just want to say that so Luffy was able to is he subconsciously, even though he was kind of knocked out, able to talk to Momo and also to Law's submarine? He's like, "You're right, it's a person. Wait, is that Straw Hat? How could he be speaking in the water? I don't they were able to hear his voice."
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
wacky.
weird. Yeah.
I'm sure it's strength. I'm sure it's related to Luffy, because he's going to die if he just stays in the water. He's emitting a voice, and Momo can pick it up because obviously Momo has the voice. And
Yeah,
the closer
yeah.
you get to Luffy, maybe you can hear it
Dude,
stronger.
I want to know though. I need this to be animated. I need to hear what these guys are hearing.
Yeah, because the thing is, this kind of goes against the idea that it's the voice of all things, because they wouldn't hear the voice of all things. They're just random.
Why not?
That's true.
But why couldn't, if the voice of all things is so epic, why couldn't Luffy talk to them, right?
the voice,
Because only certain people can hear it.
Well, he can
No,
talk to
I-
animals. Why can't he talk to people?
No, yeah, I think that's saying why can he not manipulate it so that instead of he can hear specific things. He can use it to transmit his voice out. You know
But
what I'm
it's-
saying?
Then it's just
With
kind
all-
of telepathy, really.
Yeah, but it's also weird because Luffy got knocked out and he's underwater and he knows nothing about the voice of all things. Like he's not the type of person to like be knowledgeable on that. So I feel like this is all happening subconsciously. Like it's his like soul like screaming out for help in some way. Like instinct.
So do you think it's like another form of hockey or something? Like something
I
we
don't.
haven't even
I don't
seen?
think it's
I
hockey.
don't.
Or
think
maybe
it's
this
Yeah.
is Joy Boy mode, bro.
Yeah,
Joy
that's what I
Boy
was
mode?
thinking, Maybe.
Fifth gear
Dude,
is actually Joy
This is
Boy
Gear
mode.
6. Fuck, dude.
Yo, I can't wait for the
It's
third
Gear
transformation
5.
of Joy Boy.
What?
Yeah, please.
No, I just bad joke.
Yes,
Bro,
yeah.
Gear 5, we all know Gear 5 is going to involve Conqueror's Hockey, right? Like that the entire technique he just learned, that's going to be Gear 5.
Yeah.
Gear 6, though,
Yeah.
Joy Boy mode.
Joy Boy mode, bro. It's gonna happen. No, I mean, this is the thing with One Piece. There are so many interesting threads, going in all these different directions, but you just can't piece it together. Not unless you're really speculating, and then there's no evidence
No, I
for
mean,
it. You just kind of
You can't piece it together. I mean, that is the plan, right? That's exactly what Oda was going for. He doesn't
Yeah,
want you to
so-
be able to piece it together.
So I mean, it's not like with the whole Dobby thing in MHA, which come on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes you can piece things together, but in One
Imagine
Piece,
trying to compare One Piece: The Immortal to Emir Shonen.
Okay, bro.
It's true.
We get it.
It's true.
But yeah, Yamato for Straw Hat. Can't wait to see what happens
Yes,
next.
I hope so.
Someone in chat mentioned that this is the first time we actually see Kaido and Yamato in the same spot.
This is true. Yeah, I
Oh
thought
yeah,
that was
also
cool.
gonna be
true.
epic.
I mean, until now we've seen them interact. Like we've heard of their interactions, but we don't actually
Yeah.
know.
Does Yamato have a devil fruit?
We know nothing about Yamato.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, because that will be interesting. Because, yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
And then Kaido also did say like Yamato is important for my plans. And so, what kind of plans would you need Yamato for? It's somebody who hates you, who literally hates every
Yeah,
part about
and
you.
Kaido's plans are mostly all just about like being strong and making the smiles to make a strong army. So like, what does Yamato have to do with that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't
Also,
know.
we'll see.
who is Yamato's mother? That's the real question, bro.
Who
Who
knows?
did,
Toki.
who did Kaido absolutely smash?
Let's go!
Wow.
That'd be huge.
Big Mom? No fucking way. It's Big Mom. Shut the fuck
No, it's
up,
not
dude.
Big Mom.
Toki, that'd be hilarious.
Yamato is actually
If it's Toki,
the
I'm gonna
sibling.
cry.
Yo, that would be so funny! Oh my god.
If it's Toki, oh, bro.
No, Nux would want it to be Kinemon's girl.
That would
Yes,
be so
let's
rough.
go.
Like
Yamato
Toki was like
is
dying, and Kaido
unscripted.
saves her just so she could like
Bear his
he can
child.
turn her into his like
So,
concubine.
maybe-
Oh, that would so rough.
Aw.
Oh god.
That is totally what Orochi would do, but I don't think Kaido would do it.
I don't think Kaido would do that now.
Okay, I think that's enough, guys. I'm done.
One Piece and TR. What? Oh my god, dude. Dead.
Bruh.
Orochi is the one. Yeah, Orochi is the one. Oh, gross, dude. That's why he kept him alive. That's so. Don't you people connect the dots? Luffy and Momo are down. Momo will conquer his fear, turn into dragon, and fly Luffy up. Bro, he's in the water, bro. He's gonna jump
But,
into the water
dude,
and
he's
die. Like, what's that?
Momo's devil fruit's based off of a fish devil fruit. He's gonna
True,
turn
but-
Yeah.
into
Then
a
why
carp.
have the
He's
submarine?
gonna
Then
turn.
why have the submarine there?
He's gonna turn into a carp, go up the waterfall with the submarine. Clearly, of course, and then wings
Let's
will
go.
appear.
Big
Submarine-
Brain?
The submarine
Hello?
is already like the perfect way up for him, right? So why have that? It's basically a solution.
The submarine
Huge.
is a smile devil fruit. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right, bro.
So we had Chrome
We-
in the chat say Ivankov is the mother. Yo, female version of Ivankov would be a sick mother.
No,
bro.
crocodile's the mother, bro. Get out of here.
Okay, shut up. I was being
Also very
serious,
true.
bro.
So was that.
You with your crazy conspiracy theories.
I thought it was canon.
Bro, you told me that you don't think that NL ever went to the moon, you said it was staged. So I don't want to talk to you.
I mean, it's true, bro. Look at the evidence. Look at it.
You said NL never landed on the moon. It was a set.
Look at the footage, bro. It's all conspiracy. That's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
They also say that apparently you could go to space with a balloon in One Piece, please. It's all part of the world government's plan.
Yes.
The world government conspiracy. One world government, bro. It's
One world.
It's all. Oh, yeah,
Bruh. Huge.
I like it. Thank you guys for joining us. This was a really fun episode. Like, I really love where the story is at this point. I know Nux absolutely loves where the story is at this point.
It was huge.
Sag. Anyway, thank you, Maz, for joining us. Maz got up at like 6 a.m. in Australia just so you could be here and
No worries.
geek out with us about One Piece. We're gonna be back with the One Piece Virgin later on when we get a few more chapters. Next week we're back with Naruto Virgin. Briggs, do you have the chapters?
I completely forgot. I'm the worst. I'm so sorry.
Damn you, Briggs. You said you would get it.
I did say. Well, we are on to Naruto Shippuden, that's for sure. Let's do the first 15 chapters of the next arc.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll look at it to see where the best place to stop is, but like 15-ish, guys. So if you want a heads up, 15-ish we're going to be looking at for the next Naruto Virgin. Yes, we are professionals.
Yep, true story.
Oh, we are going to be covering chapters 239 through 250. Apparently.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Nice. Thank you guys
Beautiful.
for joining us.
Alright.
Thank you, Maz. Check out Maz, the Amazing, on YouTube and other social media. He is a wholesome guy, except when he plays Among Us, then he's a brutal monster.
I don't know what
And
you're talking about.
yeah, until next time, see you, Space Cowboys.
Bang!